In November 2024, China unveiled the Shenyang J-35. It is still years away from entering service, but will have land and carrier-based variants. Its appearance is strikingly similar to that of the American F-35 Lightning IU, but the jets differ in several key areas. China is the only nation, aside from the United States, that has more than one fifth-generation multirole fighter. The J-35 will eventually join aircraft like the fourth-generation J-16 and the aforementioned fifth-generation J-20 in the PLAAF. The J-35A variant will be land-based, while the J-35 can launch from China's new 003 type aircraft carrier, the Fujian. The J-35 could also carry out reconnaissance missions and bolster China's anti-ship capabilities. The jet could help guide so-called carrier-killer missiles to their intended targets. It will add a further layer to China's power projection in the Pacific. The J-35 will be a lighter and lower-cost companion craft to the J-20. China's impressive industry will eventually allow it to produce large numbers of craft when it enters service. The J-35 will carry up to 6 PL-15 air-to-air missiles, while the F-35 carries AIM-120 missiles. The PL-15 has a better range than the AIM-120, but new missiles in development will tilt the range factor back in the F-35's favor. The F-35 can carry a slightly heavier payload, which includes two 2,000-old guided bombs. The F-35A also has a 25mm Gatling gun, which neither the J-35 nor J-20 possess. When it comes to the electronic systems on board each jet, the F-35 is quite simply in a league of its own. The AN/APG-81 is the world's most advanced active electronic scanned array by some margin. The next generation AN/APG-85 is already in development and will only widen the gap further. It is incredibly difficult to detect, and while the J-35 will also boast stealth capability, it will not be in the same league as the F-35. The American fighter has a huge advantage in detection, and in aerial encounters, it would get the first crucial shot off long before the J-35. The J-35 is smaller and around 4,000 ods lighter than the F-35. The former has twin engines, while the latter boasts a much stronger single engine. The F-35's F-135 engine, made by Pratt & Whitney, is far superior to the twin Dewey's 13 engines that are suspected to power the J-35. It is probable that China will develop better engines for the J-35, but these will still fall short of the F-135. Even with key advancements, the PLAAF has an enormous technological gap that needs to be closed with the United States Air Force. The lighter J-35 boasts an alleged top speed of Mach 2.0, while the heavier F-35 is slightly slower at Mach 1.6. The F-35 has a much greater operational range at around 1,200 miles than the J-35's rather paltry 750 miles. Furthermore, the United States has a huge edge in in-flight refueling craft. The U.S. has more than twice as many tankers as the rest of the world combined.